returns are going into a 24-hour quarantine before they give you your money back. So if someone has a return, just let them know that it might take a little bit longer than normal. And they're not doing any expedited shipping, just regular shipping. So if someone needs to get something fast, obviously you get BOD right away, but if they're waiting for product, you're just gonna have to wait.
I didn't know that. That's a good update to know. Okay.
That's why I'm here. Salted caramel shakes are coming out June 23rd, and I'm telling you, I'm buying like 10 boxes. So I am so freaking excited. They're going to be vegan, and I cannot wait.
Are they
Is
vegan?
that going to be a seasonal flavor or a permanent flavor?
No, seasonal.
Oh,
I know. So I'll tell you guys a funny story. When pumpkin spice latte first came out, everyone was getting on so quickly, and we totally bogged down the system. And I kept ordering and ordering. I didn't know it went through, and I ended up with like 13 boxes of pumpkin spice latte. It cost me like $600. I don't know what the hell. It's like, I must get it. I must get it. And yeah, so I would just, if it's busy, just put your order in and let it go. Do not end up with 13 boxes of it. I ended up selling them to some people. I might even still have some from 2 years ago. I don't know. So don't do that. What else is, yeah. What are those little, the Bevy drinks are coming out in July. I'm so excited about this. The way I explained it to my husband was they're like kind of like Crystal Light, but not with the sucralose and stuff in it. So they're 15 calories. They're going to come in the 40 pack with the little sticks. No, they did not come in a tub, but they're like an afternoon beverage. Like when you want like a iced tea or something, but you don't want to have like a Starbucks drink or whatever.
No, the best way to describe it is for me, I'm like, I want something in the afternoon that's not coffee or water, but yes. I don't want to start drinking yet.
And they're lemon and
truly
palm berry or something.
Yeah, pomegranate berry, I think.
Yeah.
You could do juice bar.
So I don't know the price of them, but those are going to be awesome. I mean, I love the Energize sticks. I don't do the tub usually. I love just having little sticks, so those will be good.
Sorry, time out. Hi, Nicole. My friend Nicole hopped on, and I don't know if she can hear me, and I'm so excited to see your face.
I'm glad you yelled extra loud in case like she.
Nicole. I was like, wait.
Nicole, please say hi to her because she's just going to keep yelling at you if you don't.
I was sitting at the table all by myself with my wine. I have had real estate transactions coming out my ears today, and I saw the word wine and Jack, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so in for this.
It's here. I was like, wine night, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I put it on my page. I was like,
if you listen, do you hear that? I still have barking dogs. There's a whole backstory to that. We won't go there.
Oh my God. So Nicole and I real quick. Nicole was my neighbor in Hawaii when Jackson was a baby. And so when Brian was deployed, Nicole and I, we were like inseparable. Her daughter lived at my house. They took my baby so I could breathe. It was crazy. It was amazing. And so we haven't seen each other since Hawaii.
We haven't. You were pregnant with Emmett the last time I saw you.
Yeah, this one right here, huh?
Yes.
Easy. And now he's 7 and sitting on my lap like he fits.
We will not make this Zoom call all about us. But
I know. Okay.
I had a ridiculous puppy. It barked. Poor Jack had to listen to it through the wall. It was insane. And I still have crazy barking dogs like 10 years later.
Yeah, no, not much changes. I just multiplied by 4.
And I multiplied by 4 dogs.
Oh my
I don't know who has it worse or better.
I don't know. I think it's equal.
I don't know. I got a dog. They're pretty much similar. If I'm not yelling at the kids, I'm yelling at him. Like all the kids were out tonight, across the street, not out. And then the baby was sleeping. And Max is out here digging holes, barking at everyone. I'm like, seriously? I am alone. Or so I thought. I wasn't. Not alone. Not alone. Okay. Sorry, Susan. Susan, you can go on.
No worries. No worries. The next one is a new program by Megan Davies, and I'm so excited. She does Clean Week. If you haven't done Clean Week yet, it's coming out, and it's hashtag, what is it? MBF and MBFA. So Muscle Burns Fat, and then the Muscle Burns Fat Advanced Program. They're each 3 weeks long, 5 weeks, and then the next one, the next 3 weeks. And I think it has weights. Oh, it has a new cool jump rope with no rope. So that's going to be the accessory. So like you have these jump rope bands, or like little things you hold in your hand, and you can jump rope, but there's no actual rope, so you don't trip. That's one of the things that are part of that work-out program. So I'm so excited.
They're just They're just handles.
Like the weighted ones, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw them.
Have you ever seen those before?
Like the shake weight?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, something like that. It's kind of like that. So I don't know if this has a counter or anything on it, but yeah, it's something that you just kind of have to hold on. I think it's going to be fun.
No, I think it would be cool. I love different stuff, but I didn't see. I literally was looking at the hashtag of that program, thinking it was like bad MF because my brain kept switching the like MFA, and I was like, that's called bad MF. I was like, that's gonna be a cool program. I was like, no, it doesn't. I go, what does it stand for? MFA, MFCA. I couldn't. It didn't.
My brain just filled in the blanks with a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm assuming this is your Beachbody stuff. But when you say bad MF, I don't think about jump ropes.
No, well, but the hashtag doesn't say that. But it comes, you know how when you read something on paper, but your brain can't take it in? So I even built the cover photo for our group the other day, and I was like, I don't know I don't know what it means, and I'm not going to look it up because Susan.
Kind of like MBS, but MBF.
Matt, what is it? Mad Burner? No, not Mad.
Muscle burns fat.
Also burns fat. That's like, it just makes sense in the health world. Okay, I'll keep to that.
It's not
It's
until
the logical we can't handle. The illogical, we got it. The logical stuff.
Muscle burns fat, not mad.
It doesn't come out till July. You got like 2 months to memorize it. You'll be good.
I'll get it sometime.
Oh, the final bar is on sale only till the 23rd. So that's like, what, 2 days? In case anyone's thinking of getting the sale or getting it, that's on there. But what I really want to talk to you guys about really quick is the BOD groups. Did anybody here watch the video on the BOD groups besides me? No?
Are you talking about the training video?
Yeah.
Susan, it's like pretty short.
It's 30 minutes.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Oh, then I didn't watch the long one.
No, there's a 2-minute one that tells you everything you need to know, kind of.
What?
If you do a 2-minute video and then read the PDF, you don't need to spend 30 minutes on the Zoom call. That's how I did. That's my hack. My boys are very proud when I hack things because they hack everything.
Yeah, and I watched the other one. Caitlin and I watched the first one together. So I am super excited for BOD groups. Does anybody have a Mind Challenge Tracker app now that they're using or they've used? Because if you do have a Challenge Tracker app, as of 8 p.m. I think on Saturday night, Mad Challenge Tracker app will no longer be. They're just going to shut it down completely. And all your people will automatically be moved to BOD groups, which will pop up at 11 a.m. on Pacific time on Sunday morning. So my Challenge Tracker is gone. You have to download the app. It's going to be freaking awesome because you can go in here and create groups, and you can create as many groups as you want. You can have, muscle burns fat group. You can have a 21-day fix group, but you can also have groups like running. So you don't just have to specifically pick a certain program. So it's like combining my Challenge Tracker app with Facebook with like Amazon is how they kind of put it. So you can get in there, you can order all of your products through there. You can send your customers share carts through there. So if you're working out and you want to send someone a link and they want to buy Energize, they can buy it there. They can also go through there and access their workouts. So if they're doing, instead of going to the BOD thing, the workouts will be like their 10 rounds or whatever, you can get your workout in there. What else did I want to tell you about that? It's really easy to set up. You can invite from your home office. So they've already linked it to your accounts. All your customers, you can automatically go in and have them, like it's already, like if you guys ever have Teamzy and you have to import it, you don't have to import your customers unless they're not already clients, and then you have to import them. Am I talking too fast? Is everyone following me? So it's going to be super simple. There's a couple steps to create the group. Then you hit copy link, and you can send the link for other people to find it to join it. It's pretty simple. It's also hooked up to the, I was going to share my screen with you guys because that was going to be easier to do. So, but I didn't do that. And now we're too far in. So we're going to go with it.
I was going to say, because the
What are we talking about?
I know. No, I think we're tired. So, but I think the BOD groups, if you do the 2-minute, like the tiny clip in the PDF, or if you want to do the 30-minute, or if you have questions, because it does launch on the 26th, it's basically a way better way to run the group because it's really.
Are you overtaking what I'm saying because I'm talking too much? Is that what you're saying? Okay, if you're interested in BOD groups, just go check out the FAQs. Done.
No, I have my neighbors singing really loud, and the boys are laughing so hard. They're like, "Mom," and they keep trying to want to tell you guys, and they were trying to type it in the chat, and they were like, and they like sing, and I wish Caitlin was here because I called her today to listen on FaceTime, and I mean I love that they sing because I love singing. Like singing's awesome.
I can't believe you can hear them. Are they in the backyard?
They're always in the backyard. You can hear them in the house when the doors are closed.
Aw.
So loud, but there's like.
What are we talking about? Who's singing? I missed it.
I'm outside right now. I'm in a screen.
Her neighbors.
Oh my god, and it's so funny. So the boys will go upstairs and spy downstairs into their backyard, and I'm like, guys, you don't know what they're doing. Get out of there. Get out of there. But they're all spying on them but they're, I mean, it echoes in the house, and we got some distance, but they like really, they really project on the crescendo. I don't know. And so they were trying to see.
Have a sing off.
I'm not. That's what Caitlin told me today. She's like, you need to get out there and you need to start singing. Just when they
Yeah.
sing, you sing a line. I was like, no, I'm not going to. I won't be doing that.
That would be awesome though, Jack.
No, you're not playing on the computer. Your night is
If you do that, you should record it.
not. I
Hey,
told
Jack.
yes.
What is the screen name? I'm trying to get Rena to sign on, and she's asking what the screen name is.
Oh, the password is the same as the Zoom chat, 654-217-7646. The password is the Zoom ID.
Okay, but is that the same as the screen name?
There's no screen name. It's just
Her
a
screen name is whatever she wants their name to be.
Oh, yeah, she can just type whatever her name she wants it to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell her.
Literally, Bob, Tom, whatever.
Bob. Jack was 2JQ3 something the other day.
Password. She sent me her password to get on, and I copy and pasted it into the password, but then I copied and pasted it. I don't know. I'm momming. I don't know. And then I realized like 15 minutes into the call, my name was the password. I was like, oh, we're sneaky. Like, really? God. But
Were there any other?
Your little guy is totally licking his lips and looking at your beer. Just saying.
oh yeah.
Were there other products besides the pomegranate drink or whatever?
there was the bevy. There was the salted caramel Shakeology.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, those two.
Oh,
Yeah, those two that I know.
There's also the new flavor of Energize.
Oh yeah, that's
What?
coming out at the end of May. Berry.
Yum.
I forget the date. May something. I wrote it down though.
do this.
That's gonna be good. Yes.
Now I know.
Did they say anything about canceling? About
Is there
what's
somewhere?
going to take place? Because they can't. Oh my God! Because they canceled Summit or were
Right
these-
now, on the webpage, it just has Super Weekend listed. So I think it's going to be like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday Super Weekend. They didn't really say much about it. They just said, I looked on the calendar of events coming up and it was Super Weekend.
Okay. All right.
Jack Haller's like the class clown right now. We can't even take ourselves seriously because she keeps popping in with.
Well, I was going to say that if for some reason anything bad should ever happen to me, I am going to hand over the doppelganger baton to Michelle, because the doppelganger that she did of Trisha the other night is classic. I can't even, it was phenomenal. I laughed so hard.
I was
When I saw
laughing so
Trisha's
hard.
stories, I was dying.
Wait.
I-
Time out. Not everybody saw. Let's go back because this is.
I know, we got to find it.
Okay. I sent it and then no one responded for a really long time and I was just over here like,
No.
what are you gonna say? It's so funny.
So Trisha has beautiful blonde, like dyed hair. She has the same color as me, ashy, like underneath, right? So she bought an at-home kit and decided, you know what? I can foil my own hair. My friend did it. I'm gonna go ahead and try it because her friend sent her a video and it said it looked really good. And so she thought, she can do it too. So Trisha then bought all the stuff and went ahead and foiled her hair. And she's on her Instagram story and she rocks Instagram. Her Instagram story is always like the best. So everyone watches it, right? And so you go and you see her and she's like, oh, what's it going to turn out like? Or whatever she's saying. And she's like looking back and forth. And then the next story, she's like, you guys, and it says like, I'm an effing moron. And she's like, don't do this. And so she peels it back. I must have watched it 143 times and cried. I mean, it was yellow, orange, white, cheetah spot. I was like, oh my God. She has beautiful hair. There was no reason. She had some root growth. There was no reason she needed to do that. And so then Michelle, and are you on your computer? Can you share the screen? Do you have that? If not, I can, because I have it.
I don't have the photo on my computer though.
Oh, I gosh. Yeah, I probably saved it to my. I'm not talking. I just kept watching it, and it was like you couldn't not watch it. Oh yeah, okay. I'll share the screen. Come on.
No, you have to press share.
I don't have to do anything. This is what Michelle then put together for Trisha. And yes, this filter and the way she twisted it does not look so yellow or bad. It's bad, okay? The filter, she's got a filter on there. Don't let her trick you. Go to her Instagram and look at it. But she made this beautiful doppelganger rendition for Trisha in memory of this moment. So it's the best.
That is so bad.
So bad. The hair was so bad. So bad. And if you haven't seen Tiger King, I only watched an episode. Just the memes are so funny. I can't get past the first episode and a half, and everyone says it gets better, but I don't have that much time on my hands to watch it. But I love the memes. I love them. So that's our background story. I feel like we really had to.
I know you don't have that much time because you're always watching the other show.
Oh, I already finished Vikings.
Oh.
Yeah, I wrapped that up a week and a half ago, child.
Kids tell all.
No, yeah, I wouldn't make time. Vikings was too good. I was like, nothing's gonna take me away from that. No Tiger King.
I want to watch Monkey King.
Okay, why don't you guys find Dad?
Oh no, he's on his important call.
You don't know if it's important.
Yes, he told me to.
And I think I have one more announcement. Friday night, we usually do Disney, which we're going to do, but I think we're going to mix it up this week, and we're going to do musical Disney bingo. So basically, everyone gets a card with all the Disney songs on it, and then we'll mix it all up, and then I'll play a little snippet. You have to guess the name of the song, and then see if you have it on your bingo card, and we'll be playing bingo that way. So basically, you just need to know the songs and the titles of the songs. Are you guys in? Or you have a question?
Can we, in a couple weeks, can you also do Pixar? Because I know exactly what one answer could be.
Okay, well, you just text me what that is, and I will try to do that.
Okay.
So I played it the other night with some friends with 80s music, 90s music, and so she kind of just did it from Spotify. So we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fun. It'll give everyone. Tracy's pumped because she knows music, so she's like, I might win this one. So you'll just have to print up your card for the games.
Music from all Disney movies, or is it going to be something we can actually answer?
Well, I'm hoping that. I'm hoping that we can recognize the song. I won't be playing like an instrumental from like Cinderella background or anything. Like I'll try to do it like fun stuff from like Lilo and Stitch or whatever. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
So wait, I thought it was going to be 80s, like you're the one you did, 80s, 90s, and like, it's Disney music, not.
I'm trying to do Disney music.
Oh,
I could do 80s, 90s and whatever, but.
Yeah, let's do that.
I just didn't think the kids would like that. So if we want something grown up, I can do a grown up one.
Well, I mean, they don't care. I think that their music, they know more names of songs than I do because they listen to so much music and they like ghetto rap.
I'm not going to commit to either one right now. I'm going to see how much time it takes me, and I will let you know.
Fine. Just get the other one from your friend and tell her to give it to you.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, and then don't recreate the wheel.
I didn't know any of the 90s ones, not a single one. I don't know where the hell I was in the 90s, but it was not listening to music. I know some of you were born in the 90s. I do not want to hear it. Don't even.
Going back really fast, is it Trisha you were saying did her own hair? Yes. I can't find it on Instagram to save my life.
This was a story from a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it was her story. I was super disappointed the one day. She was like, yeah, go back and look. And I went to go back and look, and it was gone. I had missed it by like an hour. I was like, son of a.
I'm like scrolling.
And you'll see her now. She's wearing headbands. So.
Yeah, everything's got a headband on it now.
Hi, Rena.
But it does look super fun.
Guys, my coach Rena just jumped on.
Hi, Rena.
I figured it out. Yay.
I've never used it before, so I didn't know. Like, I was like, what am I doing? Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
All the kids.
Oh, man, all the kids, too?
Hey, Jack,
Excited.
do you want to tell everybody real quick about our prayer request that we've got going now?
Yes. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so on a whim, because that's how we work sometimes. So we have been meeting at 7:30 in the morning to do our Success Club trackers, and this started last Thursday. Caitlin and I were like, I need accountability. I want to work my business right now more than ever. People need help, and we have something to help them on all levels. We have it like the health and fitness aspect, but we also have a way that people can earn income for those people who are at work. And God has laid it on my heart, and he's like, hello, you need to work your Beachbody business. You need to raise up the broken to life. And you need to remember how you came in this business and see where you were to where you are now. And you would not have been there had you not come on.
Okay.
Oh,
Hi,
oh
Caitlin.
my Jesus. Sorry, Caitlin. They're aggressive.
Hi, Caitlin. Hi.
Oh, families. Caitlin's here, guys.
Yay.
And my kids are trying to unmute you.
Hi, Caitlin.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah. Good. Emmett was literally clicking you, unmuting you, so you could talk to
Oh,
him. You.
what's up, buddy? Hi, Judy. Why aren't you in bed, Jude? Go to bed.
We will not be going to bed.
No, they would. I don't know what Brian is supposed to. Hopefully getting a job offer. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, Lord. What was I saying? But yeah, so 7:30, I was just telling them about our little meetup, Caitlin, but we've been doing our Success Club tracker. And then I was like, we have been talking about for months and months wanting to do like a morning prayer with everyone and wanting to get together. We're like, we'll do it Zoom, we'll do it via live, we'll do it this. And then it's funny because I hopped on, was it only yesterday? It was so long ago. Hopped on yesterday and the only thing I was like, I just want to pray. Can we just pray right now? I can't even do anything else, but I want to pray together with you guys. Like I need to do, and I can pray by myself, but God says when we gather in 2 or more, he is with us even more. And I was like, we're together. I need to do this. And so we all did it. And I was like, you know what? You remember when we talked about, it's just me, Susan, and Linda and Michelle? Were you there? You were there for that one. Michelle's always there, I feel like. So yeah, Michelle's always there. I always just count her as there.
Michelle.
La 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 la. Michelle's always there. So always, I'm like, oh yeah. So we went ahead and stop unmuting people. And you can go right here. You don't have to be like all over me. Physical touch, love language. So we were like, let's put this together where we're going to be on anyways at 7:30. Let's just start the first 5 minutes with prayer. We'll just put out on our pages, like whoever needs prayer requests. And I really want to make sure that we're not mentioning names. We had personal prayers this morning and like praying over us. I don't think we care as far as mentioning names unless it's something personal, but I did have someone message me today and ask me for prayers, and it's definitely personal. And I told her I'd pray for her tomorrow in our group. We just rotated. Like this morning, it was just me, Linda, and Tracy, and I probably forgot Michelle. But no, for the morning prayer, I think it was just us 3, whatever. But we got on and I recorded it, and I prayed, Linda prayed, Tracy prayed together, good, done. And I put it on YouTube, and then I put it on our page. And that's the reason I want to keep people's names out if it's like a private or a situation that obviously they don't want people knowing about. And the reason I wanted to put it on YouTube is because I have a bunch of followers on there that maybe have never prayed, never heard prayer, never been prayed over, never prayed along with people. And I think it would really reach them because it's only 6 minutes. We're going to do it every day. And then I shared it on my page, and you guys are more than welcome to share it as well. Because again, people don't have the opportunity to pray in numbers. Maybe they don't know what prayer looks like. Maybe they don't even know how to pray. And so it's really important to us. And we've talked about it. And it was so simple. Can you please not knock over my water go get more water. Goodbye.
Okay.
And it just made sense because we've been talking about it for months. How are we going to execute this? And we just kept saying we can't add one more thing on our plate to Zoom or to live at a certain time or to make a commitment that we knew we couldn't do. But we're committing to work anyways at 7:30 to 8:30 because our kids are still sleeping, or it's the quiet time in the house where, we were going to do our work. So we hopped on 7:30, prayed for a few minutes, recorded it, and posted it. So if you guys have prayer requests, please let us know. If you want to put it on your page and people said you prayer requests, please, again, let us know. If you just want to watch it later on, if you want to hop on, and I know that's early when you're all the way on the other side of the world or on the West Coast. So please don't feel like you have to get up at 4:30, but you know what? If you're up and you're like, I can't sleep anyways, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys are on the West Coast and you feel like something is on your heart and you want to lead a specific Zoom at a specific time, we have a ton of people that are on the West Coast as well. And it's crappy that our times are basically East Coast, but more or less it's because I lead a lot of them and my children are mainly sleeping at the times that I'm doing things because
I sleep until 9.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I sleep until
I'm
11.
about to come up there and get you guys if you don't get your butts to bed. Oh my gosh, it's late.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9
Go to
o'clock.
bed.
We're waiting for Dad.
Hi.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing at 7:30. Lynn, I'm gonna have you so I can yell at them.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put out the prayer requests this morning. And so we prayed for everybody that mentioned it, but then people went on to post. I went from 3 requests this morning to I think about 25 by the end of the day. So that was pretty awesome. And some of the things that people were asking to pray for, even just collecting those, it was such a good feeling. In fact, I don't think I felt like that for a while after sitting here quarantined, looking at the walls, right? So I do encourage you guys to share and to post, and you can collect them from people and send them over via message or anything like that. So, and then hop on if you want to. It was really nice.
They love taking advantage of a situation. But yeah, no, it was really cool. And then one thing we did want to talk about too is we've been, I don't know about you guys, but obviously there's a lot going on in the world, clearly. But like, hello, but even in addition to what's going on in the world, there's just been, there's been a lot of loss. I mean, we all know, Caitlin, we love you. And there's been, and even when we can't be there, it makes it harder because it's like, oh, your heart is so heavy for those that you care about and you see hurting. And, and I went on Facebook yesterday and it was just like, not even negative, like, sometimes you're like you're going through, there's a negative, the positive, the crazy. And as you're looking at your feeds on Instagram or Facebook, and I've just seen so much sadness lately. And it was kind of like, oh, like what's happening? And I was like, oh, and I was tired and I'm like, man, that's not fair. I'm like surviving over here. I'm doing what the kids are all right. I haven't killed them or sent them off anywhere. And I was like, man, I'm just tired because I want to be able to help all these people and hug them up and love them. And so we were talking about yesterday, today, they all blend, like compassion fatigue and what that actually looks like and what that is and how to recognize it, because I don't think we realize when we have that. And when we do have that, it is important to refuel and take that time to go ahead and like address it, because we can just be like, no, I'm too busy to help that person. No, I don't, you know what? That's that person, they need help, but God's sending them to someone else. And like, we know that's not true, but it's easy to make those excuses. And we do that in our business, and we do that with our children, and we do that with our spouses, and we do that in our relationships that are really important to us, or the people that maybe, I know we all, like, women are intuitive, that's a thing. And so actually listening to that intuition can be hard though, especially when we have compassion fatigue. So I'm going to just read the definition real quick. So it's indifference to charitable appeals on behalf of those who are suffering, experienced as a result of the frequency of number of such appeals. So like Jesus, was it Susan, when we were talking about how Jesus walked from place to place, you guys, walked on his 2 feet, thousands of miles, walked and walked and walked. If you look at a map, that man walked, and he did not get tired. And when he did, he prayed, because he was both human and both God. And it says when he was tired, what did he did? He prayed earnestly for help from the Lord. And that's what God gave him. And so he freaking walked, and all we have to do is post on social media. And I was like, oh, this feels really kind of like a little bit condemning. And I was like, or a little bit convicting. And I was like, yeah, like, so when I'm tired, Jesus was walking, but I don't feel like posting, God's word or the message.
Jesus was walking, but then he was saving and curing people. He was just like walking on a walkathon. Like,
I mean, it was a walkathon, let's be real. And along the way, he was doing miracles. And yet all we're called to do is what we've all been brought together for, which is growing our business, which is the very base of us being disciples and sharing God's word. And it was so incredible to me to be like, wow, because I really wanted to, obviously, Beachbody coach, obviously want to build Mind Body Soldier. So for the first 3-4 years of my business, I was Beachbody. And then the last year has been Mind Body Soldier, Mind Body Soldier, Mind Body Soldier. And God was like, Jack, you need to raise up the broken to life. Where do you think that's going to happen? Yes, your coaches come in, your clients come in as Beachbody coaches and clients, and then you bring them and you plant the seeds in their heart. Believers, non-believers, doesn't matter, but you plant the seeds and then they become Mind Body Soldiers. How the heck do you expect to raise up any broken to life if you're only focusing on Mind Body Soldier and you're not doing the very basics, which is following and unfollowing people? And I know it sounds so silly, but seeking out the people on Instagram that need the word of Jesus. And maybe they don't need it. Maybe they think they don't need it, and that's okay, but maybe they need a workout. And then next time they just need an encouraging message. Next time they just need to be lifted up because they didn't do their workout. Next time they need, a friend. And then after years, maybe they join our tribe and they come on our calls, and then maybe they start to hear a little bit about Jesus, and then maybe another year goes by and they ask us about what Bible to use, and maybe another year goes by. And again, believe it or not, I don't care. I believe we all serve a massive purpose on this earth, a massive purpose, and God has called us to it. And when we listen to our intuition and we walk in the way Jesus walked, there are miracles that will happen along the way, and we get to see them with our own eyes. We get to touch them with our own hands. And when we lean into compassion fatigue and forget to pray and ask God to guide us and forget to pray and ask for laborers, then we fall off. We fall off of our inviting because it's inviting and I feel salesy and I don't know what to invite to. Invite to just join the tribe and the community. Invite to just help people with their health and fitness because it helps with mental sanity. I mean, we all know when I do my workout, I feel like a much nicer human. I was on with Michelle today. I was like, I am so mean right now. I was like, everything I'm thinking and saying is like angry. And I had already gotten in the word and I already did my prayer. And I was like, but I know I need that extra burn. Like I need the mental burn. And I really, truly believe that we were all led here for something so much bigger. And I know it's hard. And I know there are days when you don't want to do anything at all. And that's totally fine. And there are days when you want to binge Vikings. Like I've never watched a series so fast in my life. But then God kicked me in my butt and was like, look, I'm not asking you to do that much. Your children first, your families first. Tracy, she's driving home from work. And so the one thing I think connects with the compassion fatigue is that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Matthew 9:35, 36. I just sent it to Trace this morning. 37:38. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. What is that going to equal? That means that there's so many people out there that are ready for harvest, ready for picking, ready to come, but there's not enough of us out there to do the work. Like there's enough, and I love this because we're reading the 2020 Bible study. And we're going to talk about this next week too, but you know me, I can't not talk about Jesus. So sorry, not sorry. But anyways, it just says, it's really cool because it just tells us Jesus didn't say there was lack of work, only lack of workers. So when I pray about more coaches to join our tribe, it's for a bigger purpose than just bringing in people to sell challenge packs. Anybody can sell anything they want. If you believe in something, you can sell it. Like literally, it's not hard. You just talk about it because you like it. Anybody can do that. But we're doing bigger work. And Jesus didn't say there was lack of work, only lack of workers. It says there's no lack of need. There's no lack of people. There's no lack of causes. There's no lack of information, knowledge, opportunity, access to the Bible, Christian media, Christian books, good churches, access to Christian resources. Just like there's no lack of workouts for people to do or shakes for them to drink or like healthy places to get meals. There's no lack in any of that. There's just a lack of workers. And so when I hear people say like, oh, that industry is saturated, that's saturated, that's saturated, that's saturated. Guess what? God does not care if you consider it saturated. God cares that he called you to do it. And he does not call the qualified. He qualifies the called. And whatever he asked you to do, he's been asking me to homeschool my children. That's bad shit. Like long term. I, for the first time in 10 years as a parent, this fall was going to have all my babies in school. I was going to be free. It's all I've wanted. I never wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And in this season, he has called me to homeschool my babies until he tells me not to. And so yesterday I had a 3-hour meeting with a homeschooling info session with this lady and answered all my questions, and I am so excited. And I'm going to do it as long as I can get Brian on board. But he's actually on board. He said as long as I don't travel and leave him all the time. That's his only concern, which is a legitimate concern. I have a lot of friends. But seriously, like when we look at it, it's like, okay, what are we doing? What are we not doing? What are we called to do? What are we making excuses for? Whatever it may be, it's been, I think right now especially, we can be so overwhelmed because there's so many things to choose from, and I'm going to pick up a new hobby. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that because I have more time. But what hobby is something that can change other people's lives? And I don't get me wrong. Read a book, paint a picture, do those things. We have the time for now. Pick up try something you've always wanted to try. But it's been really cool to actually just sit down from 7:30 to 8:30. I sit with my rainbow. I bought this specifically for work because I love rainbows. It's my favorite color. Of course it is. I'm like a unicorn. Anyways, I'm a weird person. Like I really am. Like I feel like that unicorn on the Legos. Like she's like an eye pop out, like a little bit crazy. But it's been really enjoyable.
That's Unikitty.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a Unikitty. I'm gonna be that for Halloween. It really is though. But I've sat down.
Wait a minute. Now, if you've seen Unikitty, she has two faces: the unicorn one, and then when she turns evil, she has the other face. So
yeah, that's what matches.
Bad. Good kitty and bad kitty.
Yeah, it matches me perfectly in my parenting. Like, just saying. But sitting down in the morning, this thing has been my life since Thursday, and I take Sundays off because that's what the Lord said. It's a day of rest, so I take Sundays off. I know I'm going to post a funny something about my kids or whatever, and do my Bible study. But I felt really empowered when I actually scratched down. I don't know if you can see it because I'm like a block checker. But Sunday, there's like a line through the whole day. I recommend you do the same because you're going to get really excited and you're going to binge on it and then you're going to fall off. Was it hard to start over again Monday? Yeah, it's hard. Of course it is. But I knew exactly where to start because it's my two crappy pieces of paper that my kids have been walking around with because Liam thinks it's funny and I got to chase them down. But they go back in my rainbow binder and I sit down to work 7:30 to 8:30 because that's what I can manage in this time. But can I tell you how many more connections I've made? If they're a Beachbody coach and I find them, you know what I do? It's really cool. I just reach out and tell them they're doing a great job. That's it. Instead of being like, oh, they're already a coach. Then I don't want to be a client. They don't want to be a coach. I just tell them, I'm like, I love your content. You're doing an amazing job sharing your health and fitness journey. Honestly, keep up the good work. And if I can help in any way, let me know. And I've gotten a few questions today. People, they're not my coaches. Actually, I did have a question. Do you know how I do this? I'm like, yeah, here. Da-da-da. Make sure you take any training that your upline has, or make sure you check your online office, but this is where you would find it. And it, you know what, it made me feel really empowered and good to just help people because that's what we like to do. So, okay, I'm done. Linda, cut me off. You know, I'll speak all night. I need a drink.
Right?
Come on, people.
No, I'm just going to close because you mentioned something that just reminded me of what I was reading just before this call that was sparking that thinking that does anybody here really wake up every day making a plan to ruin somebody else's day? No, probably not. If you did, we need to have a talk somewhere else, right?
Caitlin, she calls me a lot. Oh, she's
right. But I do talk to her, so we're working on it, right?
Caitlin, I should show you the table. There are bigger holes where the paint is missing. It is not all fixed, but there are bigger.
No.
Tracy, you're going to start to get naked for us? I know you stripped down before you get home from work.
Apparently, Tracy woke up
Honestly, I
the rest of the day.
I forgot. Seriously.
I had to ruin it.
I said something.
I'm serious. I said that. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to have a video. I was going to start stripping.
That's why I asked.
I can't. I'm so glad you interrupted, Susan, because she would have
Dang
never.
it, Susan. No.
I would have screenshotted
Nobody
it.
want to see this.
I know, right?
Yeah, poor Raina's like, I'm never coming back on this call again.
Bridget, why'd you join?
And Emily's like, I'm so glad that you hopped on. Oh, are you now? Are you?
So funny. Oh my God.
Raina, it's because she works at a pharmacy all day long at Costco, and so she really literally takes everything off before she comes in the house because she doesn't want to get any of the germs when she comes home. So she's not a crazy person that just takes off her clothes before she comes home.
No.
Well, okay, she could be a crazy person, but that's not why she does it.
Not why she gets naked in her doorway.
Oh, we are crazy still, but we just
yeah, you know. Okay,
you gotta keep it safe.
I was talking.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So as odd as that sounds, no, most of us here, no, we don't wake up every day and make a plan to ruin somebody else's day. But we also don't usually wake up and make a plan to brighten somebody else's day. But yet that's one of the number one things that helps us feel good is altruism, is to do something for somebody else. And it's part of the success tracker, making people feel good and following them and interacting with them and making people laugh, all that good stuff. So add that to your morning routine, make a plan every morning when you get up to what is it you're going to do today to brighten somebody's day, even if it's to, just one person, call them up and tell them what they mean to you, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
I like that.
I heard a story about that once. And it was like some lady was depressed or something, and Dr. Priest or whoever told her like to make a pie for someone. And she was like, how is this gonna like make me less depressed? Just make a pie and like deliver it to your neighbor. So she does that, and it like over and over, and she becomes less depressed. Like it makes her feel so much better. But that I hadn't thought about that. I don't remember where I even heard that from. Could have been from church, who knows? But years ago. Now I'm thinking about apple pie.
Tell us a story. I feel like I need an Emily story right now. I feel like it's like a good segue into. Go ahead. Anything.
Wait, was I muted? Any story?
So like, an add on to the apple pie. Like, tell us something about your day. I don't know. Anything at all. You weren't muted.
Well, so living in Michigan, we get like crazy weather. And one day I was having a bad day coming home from work. So like music on, sunroof open, come in the house after I get home. We got snow. Winter came back, like legit snow sticking to the ground. Jimmy gets in my car and he's like, snow is like in your front seats. Like Raiden was making snowballs out of the snow in my car. It was in my car. The cup holders are like, he's like, well, your cup holders needed to be cleaned anyway because I spilled Energize in there one day. They're clean. Yeah. Got winter in my car.
Oh, I love it. Emily, why don't I see you at 7:30? Like, are you like talking to other friends?
Or 10:30 for the workout.
You don't like me? It's weird. I mean, I've been there every day since Thursday.
I've been really bad about sleeping until like 10. I don't know why I've been having a hard time sleeping at night. I've been having my son lets me sleep because that's when he gets to watch TV. I come out and the TV's down to like 5.
Okay.
So you can't hear him. He comes in, lets the dog out, turns on TV, and just lets me sleep until like 5 o'clock. He even knows how to make his own breakfast. So I don't fall asleep like in a deep sleep until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Huh.
And then I get up and I am like half an hour late for the workout. But I do it. I do my workout every day.
I'm always late. We get on at 10:15. We talk till 10:30, or at least I do, or 10:40. And everyone else is working out, and I was way late. I didn't finish till everyone was off except Michelle. Just like, she's great. She keeps me company. I'm loving Michelle not at work because otherwise I'd always be by myself. I was telling stories to nobody. Everyone's working out.
Yeah, everyone's working out. Jack's like, hey, check your text messages. Look at this. And we're like, Jack, we're busy. Get your butt moving.
I'm like, no, this is really funny. You need to check the text. We're
should put our kids in the cage.
Wait, how's Jackson's leg? That was the last gruesome text message I got.
Oh, it's way better. Yeah, no, it's way better. But today I figured out the perfect way to work out with, like, obviously my kids. I've done it forever. But
Bridget, you might want to listen up.
Yeah, do you have a dog crate?
Who, me?
Yeah, you have a dog crate, right?
Oh, I still have her.
Yeah.
You know that story.
No, I know, but but do you have a crate to like that she?
Oh, a kennel? Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So So today,
Oh, I would not go without one. Oh my gosh.
yeah, okay, good. So today I threw snacks in there and toys and a flashlight, and then I shut the door and put Liam in there, and then Jude wanted to go in because it looks so cool. And so then they hung out in the dog crate, and I didn't get a picture, but I showed everyone on Zoom. I'm like, you have to look how funny this is. And they're all working out. There's like 7 people on there. Some people I've never met. It's all Michelle's family thinking I'm crazy. And they're in there like eating Cheez-Its, and they got a flashlight. And I'm like, I love your fort. It's a great fort, kids. But it kept,
Oh my gosh, you're lucky nobody called CPS.
I know. Well, that's okay. I'm like, they won't come out. I'll just cough on them, pretend I got COVID. I got the COVID.
I wouldn't suggest that you will get charged with inducing panic.
Oh,
Throwing that out there. Don't do it.
In Florida, if you cough on a cop, you go to, it's like 3rd degree or something. They bumped it. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's harassment by bodily substance. Don't do it.
No, it's like a murder charge now here in Florida. Look it up, Jess. You'd be like shocked because my neighbor's a cop.
Yeah. Well, I know for us, if you cough on, like, it's harassment by bodily substance, it's a felony of the 3rd degree. But also, if you say you have COVID and you don't have a positive test for COVID, you get charged with inducing panic. So also would not suggest that.
No. I mean, well, don't call CPS on me and I won't do it. They're safe. They're fed. They have water in the dog bowl and they have a flash. I don't see anything wrong with that. And it was
having fun.
And Liam kept going, yay.
Having fun.
Yeah, and they did. I just called it a fort, and they were having a blast. So, I mean, yeah, maybe not everybody does that, but I'd recommend it. Just saying.
It's called creative parenting.
Yeah.
I'm going to think about this tomorrow. I am.
I found it to be silly. We all laughed. It was a funny game. I didn't leave them in overnight or when they asked me out. I just had them ask a couple more times. Okay.
I gotta go tuck Jacob in. If you're still here when I get back, I'll be back.
Me in.
Oh yeah. What's tomorrow? 7:30.
Oh, Susan.
Stay.
Lindsay was super excited and super thankful.
Oh,
while
good.
you're still here. She was so excited yesterday. So thank you.
Speaking
What is this? Your queen wave?
That's what Linda was doing. So I was like, well,
The light bulb.
Queen, what happened on Louise? She is the sneakiest Zoom person. She hopped on. Everything.
Good intentions.
That, but I forgot to say it, and then you went like this, and it reminded me of her and her British self.
Now we have the queen and the tiger queen on our team.
Caitlin, before I go, can she hear me? Caitlin, I think she turned us down.
No, you just gotta. Yeah, maybe. Oh, she's
Maybe.
Look at her. Look at her.
Probably talking to John. I want to see if she tried it truly.
Oh, I know. I was talking. She didn't earlier.
Looks like she's got wine in her glass.
She does have wine, but she's like, look at her. She's deep in thought right now. This is
She
her.
is. She is.
Caitlin, when you watch this recording, it is a recording. Oh my God, I love it.
Chuck Jacob in. I'm coming, honey.
Okay. Yes, ladies, thank you so much. Can we, if y'all don't mind, whoever's still here, pray real quick? I mean, because I don't get to see you guys. Some of you, it's really early in the morning, so I don't get to see you in the morning. Bridget, do you want to lead us in prayer?
I would love to.
Awesome. All right, let's do it.
All right. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this time together we got to spend with our tribe. We ask that you bless each and every one of us tonight. Help us to sleep peacefully so that tomorrow we can wake up refreshed and be able to reach and connect with so many people that are out there needing our help right now. Please watch over especially Caitlin tonight with the struggle that she's going through in her life. Just wrap your arms around her and hold her and keep her safe and close. Please also guide our families, our husbands, our children, and all of our actions, and help us to know the path towards you and keep our eyes on you above all things. Amen.
Amen. Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, she's paying attention. Can we ask her about the truly now?
Oh. You got
Caitlin, did you try truly?
Oh.
No, not yet. I just have wine. I didn't try my Trulies. They're in the fridge.
Yeah, you had.
Ooh, what flavors do you have?
Mixed berry. Right? Susan.
Wait.
It's gone.
She's gone.
We tried to ask you.
I
Mixed
think it's like
berry.
a multi-pack or something.
Yeah, you're in a multi-pack.
Oh, I'm a multi-pack, yeah.